Hey guys, it's Amber. So today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, and we're going to be trying out a brand new foundation. If you didn't check out my last video where I talked about the product I did buy to break my no buy, hashtag free shipping, I did get some of the Ordinary foundation. This is the coverage foundation, and I got shade 2P. So I had to stock up on some of my favorite basics, and so I just added that in. It is what it is, but I'm not planning on buying any other palettes or anything else right now. Alrighty, so what I want to do today is I want to use makeup that I haven't used in a really long time. So I'm using one item that's new and other items that I've kind of forgotten about. I had to reorganize how I have my makeup because Little Miss was getting into it all the time. I don't know if you guys follow me on either one of my Instagrams, amberlyn_fit or ambersbeauty_, but I have posted about how she keeps getting into my liquid lipsticks. Guys, it was bad. Like, she got it on my carpet, she's got it on my bedding. It's been getting ridiculous. So I had to take everything out of the drawers that were sitting up here, and I have all my makeup in a nail cart basically, and it has a sliding door, so I put everything in the sliding door or I move the shelves up above. So if you guys want to see, I know you can't see the background right now, but if you guys want to see how I have everything set up now, let me know and I will film kind of a makeup storage video. So my vanity basically has drawers. This is basically everything that was in my everyday makeup drawer, so I can also do a video on that. But today I'm not going to use anything from that drawer. I'm going to dig in these other drawers and see what I can find that I haven't used in a long time, things that I've forgotten about basically. Alright, so let's see. So I need a primer, so I'm going to grab this Santee face primer. This is from Shop Miss A, and then I will be using, of course, the new Ordinary foundation with it. Let's see, powder. What do I have for powder? You guys might remember I used to use this all the time, but since I got my Pacifica powder, I haven't used this Bare Minerals powder, so I will use that. Alright, so I found my e.l.f. Maximum Coverage Concealer. I found my AOA Studios Perfect Eye Primer. I'm going to use the Cover FX. This is the illuminating spray. I haven't used any of these things in such a long time. Let's keep digging in. Okay, let's do the Essence Make Me Brow. Again, haven't used that in forever. I'm going to use this AOA Studio Pre-Lash Hyper Lash. At the time, I didn't like it, but then everyone said it looked great in the video, so I was like, maybe I should try it again. So we'll give this a go again. All right, now here's the hard part, is finding a palette. I've got so many. Okay, I have two of these containers like this with palettes. I feel like when I have my anti-hauls, I mention like palettes that I could use instead, but I'm like, how often am I actually doing that? So, should I do Lorac Mega Pro 3? Or should I do the chocolate bonbons? Or I kind of even want to just go in with a bunch of these singles. You know, I think I'm going to do the chocolate bonbons. I haven't used this palette in, I mean, so long. Let's see, we need a lip product, so let's do this Tickle Me Pink lip liner and maybe do a pink lip. I haven't used my lip scents in forever, so let's do that. That's a nice neutral lip. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, blush bronzer. Okay, that'd be good. I'm going to use my e.l.f. contour palette. All right, I'm going to use my MAC blush in Gentle. And let's see, highlighter. Let's go with my Champagne Pop. All right, well, I think this is a good little start here. I feel like that gave me enough time for my moisturizers to sink in, start priming. I feel like I have a nice little mix of like high-end and drugstore options. All right, so I'm going to pull out this Sedona Lace brush. This is a FB07. I haven't used this in forever. I don't know if this foundation is going to work better with a brush or better with a beauty blender, but since that's what I usually go for, I figure I'll switch it up a little. Feels like so far the color is pretty decent. Go me for ordering online. I feel like I'm missing my beauty blender. Like, you know, you just get into that routine where you're just missing it. I do like that this foundation has a pump, and this foundation is only $5. So, would I say it's like full coverage? It's decent, but I mean, it's not really covering that pimple per se. So I'd say medium buildable, but I don't think this is like full coverage. It's a pretty natural coverage though. I do like the finish of it so far. Okay, let's put on some concealer. So this is in the shade Porcelain. Just trying to shake things up, you know, do things differently than I usually do. And sometimes you might discover something that works better that you just didn't realize. I actually like that for under my eyes too. Let me put a little of this on my little zit here. All right, I'm gonna go into my Bare Minerals. I feel like I must just be getting old, or I just have a really bad memory. I forgot what the Terrible Twos are like. Little Miss is adorable, and I never want anything I say to come across as me complaining, because I know I'm very blessed to have her. She is my rainbow baby, and I never thought I would have any more kids, so I am definitely grateful to have her. She brightens up my life in so many ways. But 2-year-olds are hard. I mean, it is a lot of work. I just thought, oh, you know, with my kids going back to school, I'll be able to film all the time. Like, I've barely been able to post a video a week. She just is all over the place. She's napping less. She's just, I mean, it's literally like, I'll go to the bathroom for like 2 seconds. If she's not in her crib, she's like coloring on the walls, dumping out orange juice, just throwing stuff everywhere. And I'm just like, heaven help me. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. And I feel like before, when I went through it, maybe I was just younger, because I'm like, I'm struggling. I don't know. My boys are doing really, really well in school. My oldest actually is doing super well. So he has, since when we lived in Utah, there wasn't, like, he always did really well in school, and I always felt like he wasn't really challenged, but they didn't have any like gifted or talented programs. Well, here they actually do, and last year his teacher nominated him for that to be tested, and so I went ahead and like filled out a form for him to be tested for the gifted and talented program, because like every day, like, his teacher will send like emails of like what they've done in class and things, and she's like, you got 100%, you got 100%, you got 100%, and I'm like, I know that at the beginning of the year is a little bit of a review, but I feel like if he's getting 100% on everything, like, he's probably not being challenged. So I hope that he gets in. I don't know when they're going to do like the actual testing for it, but I'm just excited for the opportunity for him. And I've told him, like, this test is really hard. This is a great honor to be nominated for it. And if you don't get in, that doesn't mean you're not smart, or, you know, that you're not gifted and talented. It just means that the test is really hard and you are already above what other kids in your grade are doing. So, I mean, like, they'll do like the beginning of the year test, and they'll be like, hey, this is where we want your kids to be now at the middle of the year, end of the year. He's already above what he's supposed to be at the end of the year now. And it's like, so there's a good chance he could get in, but I don't want him to put like all of his self-esteem into that and be like, well, if I don't get in, then I'm not smart. So, you know, because it's like life just sometimes throws us curves, you know? All right, I'm going to go into almond truffle. So I'm excited about that. And my other son, I haven't talked too much about it, but he has something called Nystagmus that goes hand in hand with albinism. And, you know, I don't like make a big deal out of his like albinism or anything, but it is something that he struggles with, especially in his eyesight. And so he has some accommodations for him, but his teachers always tell me, like, it's good that he is smart, because with nystagmus, it basically means your eyes rotate back and forth. They're constantly moving, and he was diagnosed with it at such a young age. We didn't know how it would affect him because he's just a little guy. It's hard for him to say, like, Mom, I can see, or I can't see. And we tried glasses, and it didn't really help him. So he doesn't wear any glasses, but he still has a hard time seeing, so he has to hold things really close. I feel like he is doing really, really well too, considering that, you know, he has challenges with his eyesight. And with his challenges, he's just like right on course with the other kids in his class, especially since he's young for his age. He's actually just barely turned 7 and he's in 2nd grade. So I feel like my kids are doing super well in school, and I'm just really thankful for that, because, you know, I know what it's like to feel like you're struggling, and And some kids, it's just hard for them to learn in a particular type of setting, or they may just have learning disabilities, or they may just learn differently than other kids. All right, so I'm gonna go into Bordeaux. These colors are super pretty, just super wearable, everyday kind of shades. Sometimes, you know, I just like having something kind of soft, matte, neutral. You know, my go-to look is always like, oh, darken the crease with matte and shimmer on the lid. And sometimes it's like, you know, I just want to switch things up a little bit. All right, so I think in the inner part of my lid, I'm just gonna go in with Cashew Chew, which is just a nice light matte to kind of brighten it up without the actual glitter right there. And then I'll pop a little bit on the inner corner, a little bit with some sparkle. But first I'm going to take some of the Bordeaux under the lash line. I think that'll be really pretty. And then let's go into a little bit of the satin sheets just for the inner corner. Just a tiny bit. I feel like when the rest of your makeup is matte and then that is shimmery, it kind of draws a little more attention to like opening up your eye, because not the whole thing isn't sparkly. You know what I forgot to pick is an eyeliner. I think I'm going to go with a brown eyeliner. I did see what I want to grab. This is a Startlet eyeliner that I know I've had forever. I kind of went over the liner with the Bordeaux just to kind of deepen that area up and keep it kind of the same color family. I like the effect that it's doing, just kind of layered like that. I like to apply things in layers, you know, it just seems like you put a layer on, it kind of settles, you put another layer on, you know, just kind of the way I like to do things. All right, let's jump into brows. So I've got this. I do like this, I just feel like it's a little scratchy. All right, so we're going in with the pre-lash here. I'm just gonna do one at a time. Oh my gosh, guys. What is my life? All right, so let's do some blush really quick, highlight. I think this is a really pretty fall colored blush, and I already have it, so I might as well use it up. My pore skin is making my blush grab kind of clumpy, which I don't love. It's been a while since I've used this, so gotta let it dry between the coats. I'm just gonna do 2 coats. I do like how this looks. I should really wear it more. Alright guys, so there we have it. Here is my full face of one new product, and the rest are products that I kind of forgot about. I feel like this side looks good. I feel like this side doesn't look as great because I'm kind of breaking out right there. Just kind of ignore that spot, you know. Still need to do my hair, but whatever, mom life. I'm just glad I got my makeup on. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!